Gosse here from bradgosse.com, and I'm with Justin Popovic from igniteyouressence.com. And hopefully by now you've gotten familiar with the two of us doing these little personal and self-development discussions. We both really enjoy doing them, and hopefully you enjoy the content that we're providing. We were actually just before filming this kind of trying to figure out what the topic for today was, and sometimes you have to search from within, and I learned a valuable lesson this week about what I charge for my time. And I'm going to be very soon increasing the cost that I charge, or the fee that I charge for my time by a factor of about 5 or 10, because I've been looking at some people that are a little bit higher on the ladder than me and what they're charging for a day of their time. And one woman in particular, who is an online business coach, is charging anywhere from $15,000 to $20,000 a day for her time, which is about 5 times more than I'm charging for my time, and really kind of got me thinking, maybe I'm not asking enough for my time. And so we got into this discussion about how much you asked for the work that you do. And I know that you had a story that you wanted to share, because when we first met, you were charging a lot less for your time than you do now.
Yeah, and a lot of it was because of similar advice, and I think you were already talking about these topics back then. This was over a year ago now, but you're hitting this realization again. You're reaching that new point where you want to bump it up. But yeah, my situation was basically kind of work I'm doing right now, whether it's website, internet marketing development, or even coaching for people. I'm now charging anywhere from 4 to 6 times as much as I was charging just about a year and a half ago. And as Brad and I were just kind of talking, the actual to-dos, or the actual tangible service or product that I'm providing that person, hasn't really changed as much as my perception and my attitude around it. And I thought that was kind of interesting, because before, really, I was undercharging for what I was worth, both in my opinion, and Brad had to kind of call me out on it. And the funny thing was, when I bumped my rates up, I didn't get any fewer deals. In fact, I've actually been getting more leads and more opportunities than I was before. And it's not that I'm gouging my clients. I'm charging what I'm worth, but it's the same amount of work to get that client at that 1/6 price point as it is for me now, 6 times or 4 times more than I was before. So you really have to start asking yourself, what are you worth? And you have to work 1/6 as hard to get the one deal, and you're earning the same. You're pulling in the same revenue. So you kind of, it's something we kind of wanted to get everybody that watches these videos to think about in your own business, because maybe there are opportunities to bump yourself up. This is all, of course, assuming that you're worth what you charge, and that you're good at what you do.
We, a side note story that I just thought of while you were telling this is that I had an advertising company several years ago, and we did this purely to see what was going to happen. We were recruiting like crazy. We were hiring all kinds of people, and I wanted to put an ad in the paper. We were looking for a webmaster. And webmaster is the kind of job where guys come in at, they'll come in and lowball you at minimum wage, and then there's guys that come in and they say, I want a 6-figure salary. And their talent dictates what they're worth, but more importantly, their perception of their talent dictates what they're worth. I've seen some minimum wage designers that crank out amazing work, like absolutely amazing work.
Absolutely.
And so we put 2 ads in the paper, and this is hilarious. We did this, I'm thinking it was probably 2006. Sorry, they were in the paper. It was monster.com was where we put the ads. First was for a web developer. Salary range was $20,000 to $30,000 a year. Second was web developer, exact same job description. Salary was $100,000 to $120,000 per year.
Exact same description.
Now get this, okay? We had, and I can't remember the exact numbers, but it was less than 5 people applied for the $100,000 a year job, and hundreds of people applied for the $30,000 a year job. Now it's funny, because only one person applied for both. So the guy who applied for both was really fishing, hoping for the better job, obviously, or the better payout. But it just kind of goes to show you that people don't really evaluate their worth very well, and we need to ask for more for our time. It's if your time is valuable, and we're not saying, like Justin says, you don't gouge your clients. We're not condoning that in any way, shape, or form. But if your time is valuable and someone wants to take you away from what you're doing and ask you to do something for them, don't be afraid to put a premium on your time. And if they say no, don't be afraid to say, okay, great.
Yeah, great advice. Hope you guys liked it. Apply it to yourselves.